Hey, what's up, guys? Just want to start today's video by giving a little shout out to Scooter Swap Shop. Nothing hides a piece of gravel dinging up against your head like a sticker. So, I already got some of the parts from them. Just came today. We've already our clutch bell. So that is going on this weekend. Also, still have the NGK plug wire I still have not installed, but going to be working on that this weekend as well. I just watched the Scooter Swap live stream, saw the secrets because I joined up because $3 isn't that much money. So I literally just installed LED blinkers on the front, and they release ones actually made for the Navi. So I went ahead and ordered a couple pairs. They're $20. So I do want to show you guys something. So the front blinker, if you go to remove it, there's a trick. You do not have to remove the entire shroud just to get these things off and get the new ones on. All you have to do is pull the headlight bezel off, just 4 screws. Once you get that off, you'll see the nut on this side, and there's a little retention washer as well. All you're going to do is take a 17mm impact socket, slide the wire through the socket, that'll fit over the nut, and if your impact sockets are like most, you'll have small holes on each side. So what I did, slide the wire in, slide that over the nut, took a scribe tool, screwdriver, whatever you got on hand, slide that in there. Now you got a wrench. You can turn it right off, and you can put the new one on. Most of the new ones that you get aftermarket will be 14mm, I believe. So do a little daytime shot of the bike, since every time I've shot it, it's been dark. Show you a little bit of what's going on. So down here, ugly exhaust still exists. Waiting on the hot lap Japan to get here. I did see somebody on the Facebook group had one already. Cleaned up the wiring a little bit. And that exhaust mod you can see in another video, it's just 2 holes drilled in the muffler. That's it. So, I mean, you have options. You could step this out, have a single hole, but I didn't have a hole saw big enough for that wasn't totally dead or dull. So a couple holes in here, I think they were 13/16. They opened it up a little bit, gave it a little bit more rumble and noise to it, but it definitely helped with the tunes. Hot lap's going to look better and sound better. I really hope so. So I did order 2 sets of the Swap Shop blinkers, so the rear ones will get replaced with that. This guy's getting opened up this weekend as soon as the Dr. Pulley sliders come in. I got the 11 grams, doing the bell and the sliders. I'm also removing the kickstart gearing. Man the box intake. I got this one really early. I don't think, well, they just put it up as a pre-order on their site. They were pretty cool, got it out to me in like 3 days. So it's been on here for, I don't know, like 3 weeks now. Decent difference. Go ahead and get the jet kit when you get it. And you're going to run the 88. You're going to need to tap out the carbs AF mix. So I'll kind of show you where that is real quick. So if you look in here, right down in there, get a little closer here. This is your idle adjustment. This is your air fuel mix screw. There's a brass cap on there because the EPA loves it so much. You can drill that out. You're going to need a special tool that Honda dealers have to pull the screw completely out because there's no actual head on it. And then you take a Dremel, bandsaw, what have you, put a slot in it. You can use a common headed screwdriver. I did see on the Discord where somebody had taken, I believe it's an electrical joint, and made their own tool. So that's possible. It's really just a circle with one flat side on it. I'm sure the Honda specialty tool cost a fortune, but I did it that way. I drilled it out, took it to my local dealer, said, hey, can you pull this guy all the way out? They said sure, didn't charge me anything. Brought it home, took a Dremel, put a slot in it. Now it works. Alright, there's the K&M breather. And again, made in Japan, which if you didn't notice on the other side has completely peeled off. Thanks cheap Amazon stickers. Alright, we got the Ncy Grips, Goji 3-inch length splitters, and the Pro Taper XR50s. So these bars work great. I put mine on a while back. I know some other YouTubers, some guys in the forums and stuff are using them now. Everybody's having good luck. I will say the one drawback is the parking brake is forever going to sit on the bend here. You can play with it, adjust it all you want to. It's going to land here. I'm sure somebody can mod something to make it fit flush, but it's really not that big a deal. The bars offer much higher quality, a better feel. They fit me better. At 6'2", they're way more comfortable. I trust them a lot more, especially if I'm going to hoon a little bit. I didn't really trust the stock ones. They didn't feel great. Ncy quick throttle. This did help everything out. Feels a lot nicer. Snaps back pretty good. Mine's a little sticky because I need to put some more grease on it. I don't know if mine just arrived kind of dry, but not a big deal. I'll just slide it off, put some more grease on the bearings. So, last videos, you guys saw me install the LED bulb, and there was a few questions whether running an LED on an AC circuit is safe or not. Yes, it is, and kind of no. So, LEDs will work on alternating current. Most of them, being the cheap ones, have a rectifier built into them. However, you still may deal with flicker. Not a big deal. It's one wire, mods it so it runs off battery. That's going to get taken care of very soon. So I did mention the blinkers. They look pretty good. These are actually for a Honda Grom. Yes, they do hyper flash because I very stupidly did not buy inline resistors when I ordered them, and I really knew I was going to need them. But regardless, these guys are actually going away, and they're going to get replaced by the scooter swaps. Their version of it, I think they're 3D printing them, and got resistors on the way for them. Either way, so don't worry about my wiring. Everything's fine. I'm not going to catch on fire and die in a blaze of glory, anything like that. So that's the bike so far. I'm trying to keep everything very simple, very clean. Nothing totally radical. The bars and losing those goofy mirrors really did help out the front end a lot. And big projects, I know I've mentioned it before, but the wow, brain fart, rear pegs, they're going bye-bye. You can see in there, they're welded on. So I'm going to grind those guys off, touch up the frame, cut the plastic right along there, and give it a little bit cleaner look. I have No plans on riding somebody on this. One, it's small. 2, 10 inches are sketchy. And 3, it maxes out at like 330 pounds. I like to be well shy of that at any point. So, God, that's ugly. Either way. So, what have I noticed with the mods I've done? I have noticed slightly more top end. Nothing above what Honda advertises, but it's kind of just catching up to where it should be. Excuse the grease marks there. That's actually gas where I pulled the carb off, and I was a little impatient. A little more acceleration, like I said. A little more top end. Everything feels a little bit better, runs a little bit smoother. Most of that, honestly, was just tuning the carburetor, because the Navis, some guys have better luck than others, but I was unfortunate. I'm one of the unfortunate few that got one that runs sickly rich. It reeked of gas at idle, it reeked of gas 10 minutes down the road, it reeked of gas after a 20-30 mile ride. It hesitated, acted up, it was a mess, but I dealt with it for a little while, got the intake, jetted it, adjusted the carb like I said. Runs pretty nice now. Alright, so I'm going to start it up. The bike hadn't ran for about 3 hours now. Starts right up, no choke. It's about 58 degrees outside. You guys can kind of hear what that sounds like. Any other plans for the bike? Yes. I seriously want to get the orange plastics. I have exhausted every way I can think of to try to get them from Mexico. I can get them shipped direct from Japan, but who wants to pay $180 for plastics that are supposed to cost less than $20? I don't. And eventually, with the orange plastics, chopping this guy down a little bit, painting it, I think that'll pop a little bit. Yes, I could paint the stock green ones, but I don't like painting plastic. No matter what you do, it really never seems to stick. I know there's processes, and some guys have good luck with it. I'm not a painter, so I'm probably not going there. Alright, it's been roughly a minute. Alright guys, well, that's pretty much it. Just kind of a recap. Showed the bike off in the daylight because I know everybody hated the dark video I did the other day. Like I said, plug wire, clutch bell, 11 gram Dr. Foley sliders, new signals. I plan on actually tearing the wiring apart and trying to map it out a little bit better. I don't really want to do a hack job for it. And if you hadn't checked them out before, Scooter Swap Shop. The guys are really friendly. They've got a lot going on for the Navi. I really appreciate that they're keeping everybody updated, showing us what they're doing. You know, they're more than willing to answer questions. Plus their stickers hide gashes from gravel that hits you in the head at 50 miles an hour. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, just anything, spread the word, check out the Discord link, and have a great day.